Land zoning is a critical tool used in urban planning to regulate the use and development of land within a municipality or region. Zoning ordinances divide land into different zones, each with specific regulations regarding the types of activities that can occur, the density of development, building dimensions, and other land use considerations. 1. Residential zoning A, single-family residential, R1, R2, etc. Description: zones designated for single-family homes, typically on individual lots. These zones may include different subcategories, e.g., R1, R2, to indicate varying lot sizes and densities. Key characteristics: restrictions on the type of housing, lot size, setback requirements, and building height. B. Multifamily residential, RM, R3, etc. Description: zones designated for multifamily dwellings such as duplexes, townhouses, apartment buildings, and condominiums. Key characteristics: regulations on density, number of units, building height, and open space requirements. C. Mixed-use residential, MU, MX, etc. Description: zones that allow a combination of residential and commercial uses within the same area, often used in urban areas to create vibrant, walkable communities. Key characteristics: flexible regulations to accommodate both residential and commercial activities, design standards to ensure compatibility. 2. Commercial zoning A, neighborhood commercial, C1, NC, etc. Description: zones designated for small-scale commercial activities that serve the local community, such as retail stores, restaurants, and offices. Key characteristics: restrictions on building size, hours of operation, and types of businesses to minimize impact on residential areas. B. General commercial, C2, GC, etc. Description: zones designated for a wide range of commercial activities, including larger retail stores, shopping centers, hotels, and restaurants. Key characteristics: regulations on building size, parking requirements, signage, and landscaping. C. Central Business District, CBD. Description: zones designated for the downtown or central business area, characterized by high-density commercial, retail, office, and sometimes residential uses. Key characteristics: high-density development, pedestrian-friendly design, public transportation access, and mixed-use buildings. 3. Industrial zoning A, light, industrial, LI, I1, etc. Description: zones designated for light manufacturing, warehousing, distribution, and other industrial activities with minimal environmental impact. Key characteristics: restrictions on noise, emissions, and hazardous materials to minimize impact on surrounding areas. B. Heavy industrial, HI, I2, etc. Description: zones designated for heavy manufacturing, processing plants, and other industrial activities with significant environmental impact. Key characteristics: requirements for buffer zones, strict environmental regulations, and infrastructure support. 4. Agricultural zoning, A, AG, etc. A. Agricultural preservation description: zones designated to preserve agricultural land for farming, ranching, and other agricultural activities, often used to prevent urban sprawl and protect rural areas. Key characteristics: restrictions on non-agricultural uses, lot size requirements, and limitations on the subdivision of land. B. Rural residential description: zones that allow for low-density residential development in rural areas, often combined with agricultural uses. Key characteristics: large minimum lot sizes, restrictions on density, and protection of agricultural activities. 5. Recreational and open space zoning, OS, REC, etc. A. Parks and recreation description: zones designated for public parks, recreational facilities, and open spaces. Key characteristics: restrictions on development to preserve natural areas, provide recreational opportunities, and enhance community well-being. B. Conservation lands. Description: zones designated to protect environmentally sensitive areas, such as wetlands, wildlife habitats, and natural landscapes. Key characteristics: strict limitations on development, conservation easements, and environmental protection measures. 6. Institutional zoning, in, IP, etc. A. Educational and public facilities. Description: zones designated for schools, universities, libraries, government buildings, and other public institutions. Key characteristics: regulations to accommodate the unique needs of public facilities, including building size, access, and parking requirements. B. Healthcare facilities. Description: zones designated for hospitals, clinics, nursing homes, and other healthcare facilities. Key characteristics: requirements for public access, safety standards, and compatibility with surrounding land uses.